Hi guys, this is your girl Wakeji Kamore and welcome to Reflections by Wakeji Kamore. Alright, we are continuing with the book of 2 Kings chapter 18. Please pause this recording and read the chapter for yourself just so that you understand what is happening in this chapter, in this story. You get your own revelation, you get your own, reflections from this chapter before you hear the summary that I have for you guys and the lessons that I picked up from this chapter. If you're here for the very first time, please subscribe, please like this recording, please share it with someone else, and click the notification bell so that you never miss any recording that goes up. So today we are going to be focusing in the kingdom of Judah. Remember that the last chapter, which is chapter 17, the kingdom of Israel came to its end and they were exiled to the Assyrian, exiled to Assyria. So let us see what is happening in the kingdom of Judah. So in this specific time, or rather in this specific chapter, we're going to be focusing on one specific king called King Hezekiah. So King Hezekiah is the one who was after King Ahaz, and King Ahaz was the one that was so bad that he even sacrificed his own son. And he says that King Ahaz was a full obedient king. He was trusting in the Lord. He destroyed the shrines on the altar. He worshipped only God. As a matter of fact, the Bible says that he was as good as David was good. As in, this is like probably the first king or maybe the second king that we have seen that has been compared to David and has been, marked almost as the same, marked at the same level and the same standard as David. Because all the others used to worship God, yes, but they allowed the idol worship to happen and to continue in the nation. But this one worshipped God and he did not allow shrines and he did not allow worship of idols to continue in the kingdom, which was really, really great. There's something that I find very intriguing. First, there's this guy, Hezekiah was the son of Ahaz, and Ahaz was the one that was really, really bad. He wasn't like even part obedient. He was an evil, wicked king who used to just worship idol. He sacrificed one of his sons for my idol worship, and he also allowed idol worship to continue. So I don't know what switched between Ahaz and Hezekiah. What switched between this father, Ahaz, and this son, Hezekiah? This is very, very strange. And also, what switched between Ahaz, who was an evil king, and his father, Jotham, who was like half evil, who had like worshipped God, but allowed idol worship to happen. So what was the switch then between Jotham and Ahaz? Jotham was part obedience. He obeyed God, trusted in God, worshipped God, but allowed idol worship to happen. And then there is this guy, Ahaz. Ahaz was really, really bad. He worshipped idols. He sacrificed his son. And then this guy called Hezekiah, who is the son of Ahaz, who was a completely opposite of his father. So I would really like to know what happened there, what caused that switch. All right. So one of the things that happened when King Hezekiah was king is that the king of Assyria attacked Judah and captured it. So King Hezekiah offered to pay the king of Assyria in exchange for his freedom. He gave gold and silver pieces. He stripped the temple of its gold to pay off this king of Assyria so that he could be freed, because they had basically besieged Judah. Or rather, they had attacked him and captured him. So alikuwa anajaribu kulipa king of Assyria ndio ache ku continue, as in stop attacking Jerusalem or Judah. But his payoff did not seem to work, because Assyria still was very bent on attacking Jerusalem. So the king of Assyria seemed to wonder. One of the things that the Bible speaks of is that the king of Assyria seems to wonder where this guy, Hezekiah, is getting his confidence from, because he's wondering, why are you not surrendering? Why are you not just saying, you know what, kuja utuwe kama unatua? But he's really trying to of course pay for the freedom. He's like bent on saying God is still going to save us. God is still going to save us. So actually the king asks Hezekiah, where what are you relying on that you are this confident? Nini hiyo inafanya kuwe na hiyo confidence? Because if you're thinking that it is that you're, actually the Bible says, let me read what it says. This is verse 19. It says that then the Assyrian king, chief of staff, told them to give the message to Hezekiah. This is what the great king of Assyria says. What are you trusting in that makes you so confident? Do you think that mere words can substitute for military skill and strength? Who are you counting on that you have rebelled against me? I love that question. I love that question. That this king of Assyria is wondering, this king Hezekiah, kwa nini? What is he relying on? What is he high on? Who are you trusting on that is making you this confident? What are you relying on that you have decided to rebel against me, that you have decided you will not surrender? That's a really, really amazing question. And actually the chapter ends with this message coming from Hezekiah, basically saying, you guys, you have decided you're not going to surrender. You are basically doomed. Your God your God cannot stand against me, because King of Assyria is like, I have killed many kings. I have conquered many nations. Who do you think you are? And those gods in those other nations could not save them. So who do you think your God is? Basically, that is what the message from King Hezekiah, from the king of Assyria was to Hezekiah. And he says, basically goes on to say, no God can stop me. And he declares that Judah is doomed. So let me tell you the lesson that I learned from this. I keep asking myself, the people who look at me doing life, the people that are surrounding me, because the Bible says that we are living our life in a crowd of witnesses. Do they look at me and wonder, who is this chick relying on? Who is this chick relying on that she can be this confident? Who is this chick relying on that she can be this courageous? Who is this chick relying on that she can take such bold decisions and bold movements? I pray that will be said of you, that even in the face of adversary, even in the face of crisis, even in the face of all the bad things that can happen to you, that you will trust in God, and your confidence will come from trusting in God, not from the fact that you think. And then the fact that, let me tell you, the thing is, as much as Hezekiah was trusting in God, there's some point where it looks like his faith was wobbly, because at this point where he's bribing this king of Assyria with gold and silver from the temple, it doesn't seem like he's really relying on God at that specific point. Probably he's just trying to be, diplomatic. He's just trying to lead the nation well. He's just trying to be like, you know what, if this bribe will make the guy will save my people from not being attacked by Assyria, let me do it. But from the outside, from this king of Assyria, he sees it as boldness, as courage, and like, who are you relying on that you can be this confident and not surrender? Who are you trusting on that you can actually be this confident? My prayer for us, and even for myself, is that this can be said of us, that we trust a God who gives us confidence, that we have a secret that makes us bold, and that secret is a relationship that we have in God, the trust that we have in God. It reminds me of that song that says, Nina siri na Yesu yanifanya kuwa jasiri. That is exactly what is happening in Hezekiah's life right now, that he is so bold, he is so courageous, he's so confident, because he trusts in the one true living God. I hope this can be said of you. This is your girl Wakeji Kamore, and this has been Reflections by Wakeji Kamore. See you tomorrow.